Alright, how's it going everybody? VikingsMan18 here due to a my thoughts on video for Monster Hunter Wilds that I've been playing for a little bit on the channel and on my own. And just gonna go over a couple key points here with you guys for this game. It came out like a little over a month ago, I think, right? Yeah, late February. And I've been playing it a little bit on the channel single player wise. I haven't been playing it with anybody, no party members or anything. And I gotta say, this game is just not for me. My first Monster Hunter introduction was Monster Hunter World. I think it was for most people. Not most people, but for a lot of us. Monster Hunter World was the first one I played, and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit compared to this one, so I thought I would play this game, pick it up, play it and I played World single player all the way through. And I actually really enjoyed World. It was tough, it was challenging, and I loved the monsters. And then I was so excited for this game, and there's just a couple things that are different that I guess just didn't really gel for me. First things first, this game is by far puts a much bigger emphasis on a story than Monster Hunter World did. Unfortunately, that story is not that good, and I didn't really care at all about it. Like, at all. And I didn't even beat the game, and to be honest with you, as of right now, I have no intention of beating the game. I kind of put the game away for now. Maybe I can get pulled back into it if I had some friends play the game. But honestly, I have no desire to go back to it right now. And the game felt significantly easier than Monster Hunter World. Like, I did not think this game was tough at all for what I've gone through. I've fought maybe only like 6 or 7 different monsters. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not super far in the story. And it was just easy. Like, everything felt easy. The wound system and stuff was really cool, but it just made it feel like it was like a much more simple combat than Monster Hunter World, or I haven't played any of the other Monster Hunter games, so I can't speak towards that. And like I said, it just felt easy. Like, I never felt in danger. I died once in playing. I was fighting the monster that had like the water shield, and the only reason I died is because I forgot to eat food, so my health and stamina were like half of what it should have been. So that was my fault, and then I quickly went back to the fight and beat it. And I don't know, it just seems like, I don't want to say they dumbed things down, because it's still very much, to me, it was like still so similar to World. I feel like the UI and stuff were still a little complicated for dummies like me, but I was able to figure it out, and like the controls aren't that crazy. I did the dual blades, whereas when I played World, I did the charge blade. I think that's what it's called, the charge blade, the one that turns into an axe and a sword and you charge up the vials. And I enjoyed the dual blades. I heard it was kind of easy mode, but I just wanted to do it because it looked like it was fun. And so maybe that's why the game was easy? I don't know. And like I said, going back to the story, is my god, dude, the story was... Sorry, the story to me was boring. I did not enjoy the story at all. It's about this little boy named Nada, and you're trying to like find out who attacked his village, with the keepers and stuff, and it was just, I couldn't have cared less. It's sad to say. The combat is fun. I know I'm kind of going around in circles here, but the combat's fun. Like I said, I think they just kind of dumbed down the difficulty of the game. And what was like the biggest issue for me with the story is like every single mission was like, okay, let's ride out here. Oh god, there's a monster, fight it. Okay, now let's go back to camp. Alright, we have to go over to this like area of the forest. Oh god, big monster, fight it. Okay. Like, I don't know, it didn't feel as good to me, and I just didn't enjoy it. Playing with other people might make me enjoy the game more. I don't have anybody to play with. I don't know anybody who owns Wilds. No, like, that's just me. So I didn't really have anybody to play with. I'm not interested in playing with like random people online who I don't know. I'd rather play it with friends. And with that being said, I'm going to give a rating, and my final rating is a 7 out of 10. And that's actually higher than I wanted to give it. I was going to give it like a 6. So I think what I'll say is, for a personal rating, which is what this should be, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. As a game overall, I would say it's a 7 out of 10. No, you know what? I'll raise mine from a 6 to a 7. The game was alright. It wasn't bad. 7 to me is an above average game. And to people who love Monster Hunter, they probably love this game. They're probably 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But just the grind of the game is not for me. I wanted to try to get into this series so bad. And I enjoyed World, and just this game did not hit on the same level that World did for me. And that's kind of a shame. I don't like putting games down after paying for them. I did pay the full 70 bucks for this game. I played it on PC. But I'm trying to get in a better habit of myself of, like, if I'm not enjoying something, why am I playing it? I said the same thing for Avowed. I didn't like Avowed. Luckily for me, Avowed was on Game Pass, so I didn't really have to pay any money for that except for the monthly fee. This game, unfortunately, I paid the full 70 bucks. And for right now, it's on the shelf. I just didn't enjoy it, so I'm not going to waste my time playing games that I don't want to play. So final rating, 7 out of 10. I know this was more of a negative review. There is a lot of ups in the game, and I think a lot of people will enjoy it if that's your style of game. It's definitely a grindy game, but you're not forced to grind, at least in the parts that I played. I know you can eventually get to high rank and stuff where you probably have to grind, but I have no desire. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this little, not really a review, but like my thoughts on the game, and I'll see you for more videos very soon. Have a good one.